ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So today we are going to do a review of the P.43. It is a Tier 7 medium tank. I've had 3 matches in it so far. We're at 100% win rate, so we're going to retire this tank and never use it again. No, I'm just kidding. It's a pretty good tank. Nothing special about it. Some of the stuff on it really kind of sucks, but for the most part, it's just a mediocre tank. Um, the penetration, we're going to go over all this stuff real quick. I'll just do a quick review of it. Your standard round pen kind of sucks because 165, yeah, you can meet up to tier 9s in this, and yeah, 165, you can forget going through the front end of a E75 or T95. Yeah, things don't work out well with 165 pen. Your premium isn't really a whole lot better at 195, but that's enough to get you through some stuff that's tier 9. Uh, excuse me, average damage is 1800 per minute, zero point 0.4 dispersion, 2.4 aim time. So you can see the gun handling on it is really kind of lackluster. The whole gun performance is lackluster, penetration and everything. Average damage on your standard and your premium is 240 and HE is 320. You have 45 penetration for your HE, so forget it. You're not, unless you hit something super duper like even a grill. Well, you won't never see a grill 15, but you know what I'm saying. Something that's just made out of paper. Um, I guess we'll go over the tank itself now. My rate of fire is 8.89 rounds a minute, so my reload is 6.75. Not too shabby. That's about the only thing the gun's got going for it. It's got an okay load time for 240 average damage. Gun traverse is 44.8, and the hull traverse is 46.93. So it does have a good traverse speed of the hull and the turret, so you don't have to really worry about getting circle strafed by stuff. Your gun depression is -7 and +20, so you're going to have a little trouble working ridge lines. -7 is, it's okay. I always like to have 8 or more, which obviously everybody would. The aim time is still kind of 2.05, so basically 2 seconds. I mean, it's a medium tank. It should be, in my mind, medium tanks should be around 1.5 seconds, maybe a little more. But over 2 seconds, it's not that good. Dispersion is really bad at 0.38. That's not really too good at all, considering I've got brothers in arms in this crew. Plus, I've got, that's not going to help it, but brothers in arms, and I thought I had something else that happened to help the dispersion. Nope, just brothers in arms. Whoa, what in God's green earth? Brothers in arms skill. Why does it say 0? That's interesting. Because your brothers in arms seems like would help your dispersion, but that's saying 0. Huh. Interesting. Our average damage per minute is 2133. You get 1100 hit points. Your armor basically is 100 in the front on the hull and the turret, and 50 rest of the way around on your hull and your turret, both 50 on the sides and rear. So, not too hard to penetrate. If you got lower tier stuff shooting you, you might bounce an occasional round like we did in that match you're going to see. But yeah, if you start seeing tier 8s and 9s, they're going to go through you like butter. Engine power 700 horsepower. Specific power to weight is 19.28. Not too bad. 55 in forward, 20 in reverse. Concealment's 18.7, setting still, 14.35 on the move. So concealment's not too bad either. View range is 431, and that's because I'm using coded optics, and the signal range is 725. So if you want to hold on for a minute, I will have some gameplay and post-game stats for you. So if you want to hold on, I will be right back. Alrighty, so here we are on El Huluf in the P.43. We're top tier, so when I'm top tier, you know how I play. I push, and I push hard. And a lot of times I can bite you in the butt. But the good thing is, this it didn't bite me in the butt on this match. We got invited to a platoon, and like I always do, if somebody invites me to a platoon, I always take it. I will never not take a platoon invite. So if you ever send me a platoon invite, and I don't know why, but I've had this happen where it will not let me accept it. I don't know if it's because somebody else, like somebody sent an invite to like 3 or 5, 6 people. Well, it seems awful loud. If they sent it to like maybe 5 people and somebody else had said yes and just didn't accept mine before his or something, but I've had it where it just won't let me accept it. And I'll even try to resend them one, and it'll be like, it'll show a little envelope there and nothing will happen. So, I don't know. Really strange. I hope the volume isn't too loud on the tank. I do get an auto lock on the T-71 here, and I just take shots as I move, and I'm not going to stop. Because if I stop and start trying to get shots at that guy, guaranteed, you know, watch where I'm driving, guaranteed I'm going to end up getting my, yeah, see, right there. That's why I did not stop moving. So we did auto locks. I probably could have aimed the last shot, but I just figured I better keep moving. We took a tiny bit of damage, like 3 or 4 hit points of damage, and I wanted to get up here. This Panther M10 dives down into the center. I was just going to pop a shot at him and back up, but he decided he wanted to come up and join us. So the good thing about this is it's a heavier medium tank. It's not super light, but it's not super heavy. But that guy just, I don't know, maybe he just wanted to die really quick. Maybe his mom said, Billy, get down here, time for supper. Because, yeah, he dove right into there, and it was like, holy crap. But, so now we got a decent position here, and the P-43 and the enemy team is sitting right over there, and I was kind of drooling because I wanted to get him gone really quick. And his poodle was pushing, so I was going to push with him. And that's one thing I wish I would have team members do. When I push, I wish they'd push with me, not just leave me hanging. But I want to stop and see. So the KV2, the 30.02 is pushing. So it looks like pretty much everybody in the 3601H, looks like everybody's pushing with us. I always have the problem that I'll start pushing and everybody will sit back. They'll just leave me out dry, and I'm like, thanks for nothing, guys. So if you ever push by me, I'll push with you. I won't leave you hanging out. You know, I'm just not that way. I'm definitely going to back up my teammates. I don't screw people over. But I saw the heavy tank number 6, and I thought, we can get some damage on him. I saw that KV3, and I was sweating bullets, because if he hits me, that's close to 400 damage, you know, getting whittled off at a time. Thank God they took off team damage, or the VK3 0.02 that would have shot me in the back of the turret there. So we just kind of clutch shot the heavy tank number 6 there, and it bounces, and I was contemplating, we took out the KV3, I was contemplating, do I need to put it on premium rounds, because it's got decent armor on it, but it's pretty flat. So I thought, no, we're just going to aim for weak spots. I don't like just sitting here like this, but he's not aiming at me. So I'm just going to put rounds into him. Looks like somebody shot the dirt next to me. So then we take out the heavy tank number 6, and I'm waiting for arty rounds to hit me. I know they're coming. I can feel them in me. Yep, see, there's one. I can just feel them in my arty bones. Yeah, I knew that they've got 3 artillery, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. And 2 of them are M44s. God dang it. Yeah, M44s. Reload like every 13 seconds and make your day miserable. There's the enemy P-43. He just got flipping melted. I didn't even get a chance to get a shot off of him, and he was like, blip, blip, gone. And there's one arty round, hit me for 183, and that's the M12. But I'm just going to keep pushing. I'm not playing. I know half their team is probably over here, and you can see their mediums and stuff, so I felt pretty safe that I wasn't going to get chased down. My biggest concern was that SU-100Y, because that thing's got a wicked gun, and then I saw him spotted, I'm like, uh-oh. But I did spot their M44, and so I was more worried about the SU-100. He hits me, I'm gone. And I'm like, hey, he's AFK. So I can take my sweet old time, aim in on him. He's not turning, he's not doing nothing. So, I think, did I get the kill on him? No, I didn't get the kill on him. But you can see E25 is now shooting at me like there's no tomorrow, and I'm thinking I need to get my butt hidden over here before I get tore up, because that E25 will shoot you every 3 seconds for, 140 some health. And I saw the other artillery. I'm going to do an auto lock, come over the hill and shoot him. I can't get my gun down. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. How did he get that close to, his gun down far enough to derp me? But then I tap him, and see, I hate to be a lot of people must think this thing's a medium, but it's a light tank, but it's a medium, and you can actually, E25 got melted. Yeah, a lot of people think this must be a light tank or something, because they'll smack into you, and then they're dead, and they're like, oh shit, it was a medium. I mean, it doesn't, I guess it could be a small, a light tank. It's not tiny, but so I do an auto lock on the SU 100, and he's hating life right about now. But he can get his gun up there. He takes a shot at me and misses. I do an auto lock and shoot the dirt. But I get around his side, auto lock, take him out, and then we're just going for the T-34-85. So as you can see, this has been a pretty fast game, non-stop. We didn't really stop to take shots. It was mainly on the move, or you can see our Artie's not too accurate, but boy, they're hitting them pretty hard. But another one bites the dust. So we go ahead and shoot him and then tap him for the rest of his health of a, oh, we actually rammed him for a, what, 141. That's not a bad ram, actually. We did lose 72. I was having a flashback from the replay I had a couple days ago where I rammed into the Scorpion with my TLC-1 there, and I didn't have it loaded before I rammed him, so I rammed him and killed myself. This time we were able to get the shot off, then ram him like I wanted to do the other day. But yeah, we didn't really, well, we didn't really roll them, but it was, I put it this way, our team worked well. That went on the west side of the map over to the AB 123 area. Obviously, I don't know what the guys on the east side of the, or the south side of the map at your, uh, GH 56 area did, but they must have, been able to hold them pretty good, and we were able to successfully stop them. But yeah, it was a pretty good match. So if you want to hold on for a minute, I'll be back with some post-game stats for you. So I'll be back. Get to the chopper. Alrighty, so here's the results of that match. The P.43, I really like this tank. I've only got 3 matches in it, but so far 100% win rate. Average damage is showing 1443. Not too shabby. So what that's saying is pretty much every time I play it, I'm doing, close to 2,000 damage. Close to it. Could be 1,800. I mean, only 3 matches, but it's not over strong in any one thing. I mean, decent speed. I've never done a review of this, so we'll go ahead and do a review of it. But yeah, it's not too fast, too slow. It's got okay gun depression, not, superb. The aim time is okay. Dispersion is okay. Actually, dispersion is really not that good, 0.38. For a medium tank, yeah. Um, so, I mean, there's nothing really super special about it. It's just kind of a all right tank. But you take all those things that make it all right, and it makes it a pretty good tank. But that was our master ace tanker. We got a fire for effect. Actually, I think I already had an ace tanker in this one before this match. But anyways, so we got a fighter, sharpshooter. I think that one's master gunner, duelist, hand of God. We got 1 bond, and we got a high caliber. We hit the KV-3 3 times for 610, and we knocked out his engine and his track. The Panther M10, he really pushed into us, which was his first mistake. He come up over that hill, and there was myself and like 3 other tanks, and he was probably like, oops. But we hit him for 465 2 times, bounced one of his rounds for 135. T-71, I was taking some just automatic, just locked onto him, and as I was driving, taking shots. Probably didn't ever hit him, but hey, if you don't pull the trigger, you never know. But he was playing in the center of the map there, so I was trying to at least get shots at him while I was moving. But we spotted him. He got hit for 154. The M12 artillery, we hit him for 262. Wow, that was a nice roll. I think 220 is average damage on this gun. Oh, 240. 240, and that was, yeah, still a really nice roll. And he got hit for 88 upon us originally spotting him. The heavy tank number 6, we bounced around on his front, and I was thinking to myself, because the pen on this really is not that good for your standard rounds. I'm like, I don't want to swap it over to premium if I don't have to, so I figured I'll start aiming for the weak spots, and sure enough, we were able to go through them. And we hit him 3 times for 511, finished him off, and we knocked out his radio. 3485, he was kind of tucked way in the very back towards the end of the map there. We hit him once for 325, and he got hit for 44 upon a spotting. This SU-100, We hit him twice for 249, finished him off, bounced. I was surprised to bounce 2 of his rounds for 390. Oh, he had the smaller gun, that's why. Because the SU-100, I think that one of the guns you can get on that like is a 390 average damage. But he got hit for 116 upon a spotting. The SU-100Y looked like he was AFK because he was still in the center of their cap. Hit him for 217, and he got hit for 171 upon a spotting in the M44. We hit him once for two. Wow, that was a nice roll. I wonder if we set him on fire. 280. What's the maximum damage a shell can do? Oops. Uh, let's see. Well, it can do up to 300. So wow, we've got some nice rolls on that. But we knocked out his track. He derped us in the face there. I was really surprised he was able to hit us because I was kind of over a little bit of a lump in the dirt, and well, he still nailed me. But yeah, so we finished him off. Did the most damage at 2,919. We got 5 kills and a base experience of 1285. Our whole team did okay for the most part. Looks like our SU-100Y, he was 0 damage, but a lot of times you got your tank destroyers will sit in the back and camp base, which, hey, I don't blame them. We had 20 shots, 15 hit, 14 pen. So the only one I did bounce was on the heavy tank number 6. And I'm glad that I left it on standard. I think I shot one premium round like I normally do for my first round, and then it's swapped over to standard, and so we penned them all but one. 2919 for damage. We got hit 8 times, 3 pen, 3 bounce, and we got hit 3 times from artillery for some splash damage. Damage blocked by armor was 525. Spotted 1, damage 8, destroyed 5. Damage with our assistance was 573. And this is why I was so happy I left it on standard rounds, because we only made 4,506 credits. If I would have been using premium, oh yeah, we'd have lost. I mean, I don't really care about credits, but we would have lost some buku credits. I had to use a consumable that cost me 20 grand, and I think that was my repair. Um, I'm almost sure it was my repair kit, because I'm pretty sure some stuff got knocked out because I got hit by artillery so darn much. But yeah, anyways, so that was our match in the P43. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. You guys take it easy, be safe, and I'll see you on the battlefield.